Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rise the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
I'm Dave.
Oh, Mike is here.
Oh, hi. Yeah, hi. I thought you said you were going to introduce me after Dave.
No, sorry. No, yeah, this is and Mike is also here, and I'm Brownie. Hi, Mike.
What about Dave?
I'm not
Dave said after me.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I was still putting my headset on. I actually should have introduced myself as a seagull.
I may or may not have. So here's the thing. Jeremy threw that into the Amazon cart. I had to order some Velcro for a project I'm working on for Gus. And when I ordered the Velcro, I just was like, I'm just going to order this ridiculous t-shirt as well.
I love it. It's absolutely incredible.
Now, do you know what else Jeremy wants to go with that? A seagull, full head seagull mask.
They make one. It's really cool. I like
I'm
seagulls.
disappointed.
The eyes are the nostrils, I believe.
Yeah, they are. The thing is absolutely incredible.
Ridiculous.
Absolutely
I think that's the word you're looking for.
a lot of chat.
C. Sam Fisher subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed
nice.
for 12
Nice.
months. I also want to say,
That's a
Deep
year?
Laker subscribed. Congratulations on subscriing for us.
Is this like a 1-year anniversary
Oh, boy.
for us? For
Kara,
Rise?
grab your Truly.
Oh yeah, let's not hit.
Grab your
Yeah,
Truly.
'cause,
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate frame is starting.
Poor Care Bear. Oh! Red balls in there. There's orange and red balls now.
Oh,
Just
Tom,
need those
thank
blue
you for the
balls.
cheer cam. If you guys look on our about section, we have a
Oh,
bit menu now.
Cam wants
And it
a
will play
spicy
sweet sound
book read
effects.
already.
Kara, where did that Coke I gave you earlier go?
None of your business.
I have you now.
I
Oh,
have
who
you
did that?
know. Was that because of Cam?
Ryan, go easy on the mod controls. I gave Ryan mod control access to the sound effects.
That's sketchy.
Oh, and we have a wheel
Pete
spin.
has a wheel spin. So Cam donated 100 bits. Does that mean we're doing a spicy read and then a wheel spin, or do we
no,
do?
because that's on the bit menu now.
Oh,
So-
spicy reads on the bid menu. People don't. Okay.
It doesn't just
see you.
automatically trigger anymore. I have to give me
I
one
see
second.
you.
That one's incomplete. It is incomplete.
You want to spin or you want me to hold? You're spinning.
Okay.
We're gonna do a wheel spin for
Yeah, do it.
Pete.
Kara, movie review right off the bat.
Guys, I
So,
meant to watch Padma.
You didn't, did you?
I didn't.
Who'd you owe that for?
That was. I think that was Pete, wasn't it?
No, you owe
Oh,
Pete too.
Blasey, thank you for the
I could be
sub.
wong. David, was it Pete
Blasey.
that said Padma?
Hello there.
Or who was that? Ooh,
Oh, who did
hello
that?
there.
Oh, Mayhem, hello there.
Hello there.
Mayhem. I love that we can hear
I
him.
do not keep track.
Oh, you don't keep
movie
track of those?
reviews.
Was it Pete? Was that you?
No, Pete said it
He
wasn't
said it
him.
wasn't him.
No.
It's Stone Monkey Research. Padma and Vernon.
Ah,
You
okay.
owe Stone
I
Monkey.
was. You were gonna be my second guest, Stone Monkey. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, hold up, my Truly.
Right the thigh.
that repetitive this time, Jeremy.
Why are you
Yes, we did.
covering your face? Don't you care about it?
Well, I see how this works now.
I saw the deflection into your face, and that I felt the pain.
No, should we try this? Okay, so I saw this the other day. Should we start with this? Do something fun?
Oh sure, why
'Cause I'm
not?
thirsty.
Yes.
Anyways,
I gotta try it first though.
you get.
Peeps are my thing. Everybody knows that I'm the one that likes Peeps. Like I will literally buy Peeps, like the big packs of them over Easter, and I will like chunk down a couple boxes. They're good.
And Peeps are one of those things. Like I'm on one side of the fence when it
What?
comes to
Mayhem's tried it.
Wait, you've tried this?
Oh well, don't read what he says. Cover that up.
Wait,
What
Bear
color
just
is
put
that?
him in the
What does it even
microwave.
say on it?
It's Peeps.
Oh, so
Ooh,
That's what he's talking
ooh.
about, Peeps.
if I was going to describe
Ooh,
a peep
it actually
cube,
smells kind of good.
if you were from another planet, what I would say is extruded marshmallow
Extruded. Ooh, Kara's excited.
that is coated in hard candy pellets.
Okay. Yeah.
This smells like
I would say, yeah, sugary.
literally marshmallow Pepsi.
See, and
Which
so there's
tracks.
people that are, yeah.
Oh,
There's
Cam's
people that are, I'm on the wrong side of history when it comes to candy corn. I like candy corn. A lot of people don't.
I don't mind it.
I don't like Peeps, and I know that a ton of people do.
See, if candy corn's sitting in front of me, I will eat it. Peeps, I go out of my way to buy Peeps.
Yeah, see, and that's. I
Have you
feel
tried
like
the,
that's.
Should I try this?
Dr.
Should I do
Pepper,
it? Should I do it?
Dr. Pepper Peeps I see in the cart these days.
Oh, really? Not, I don't know if I'd
actual
like that.
Peeps
That's
are Dr. Pepper flavored.
real
Yep.
Peeps, like original. I don't need all the
Apparently
flavored
Chris
crap.
Carrillo tried this the other day. Go ahead and we'll do a Kara movie review of this soda.
Oh, come on, really?
Is it normal carbonation? Is it extra low? What,
I like
how's that
it.
describe?
Well, the
Kara
carbonation's
likes
normal,
it.
but it's like I ate a marshmallow and then took a sip of Pepsi.
So it still tastes like Pepsi. It's not like sometimes they do like the Oreos that are just like it's walnut flavor. And then it's like there's not any like normal Oreo flavor at all.
I don't know that.
I like this. I like this.
So, Kara, what was your favorite part of Peeps Pepsi?
The packaging is adorable. Let's be real. Who doesn't like this nice, bright, sunny yellow packaging with the adorable peep?
What was your least favorite part of Peeps Pepsi?
Being done drinking it.
Give it back to her. Just give it.
What-
give it
what-
to her.
Jeremy, you can have a sip and then
Who would
I
you
will trade
recommend
you.
Peeps Pepsi to?
If you like vanilla Coke, I'm going to go on a limb and say you probably would like this.
So did you try the Coke? The Coke that was marshmallow flavored?
Oh, I didn't. Somebody told me about it, but I think I ever got to that. I tried like the Dreamland one. Was that
don't
the
taste
blue
like what?
one? Is that the mango one? Ugh. No. And then there was, what's the pink one that's out right now?
Hi, Dirt in 71. I could eat one Peeps, maybe two max.
Oh, dude, I can eat literally like 2 boxes in one
I could probably
sitting.
eat just a handful of Peeps as well. Just a couple. That's
nope.
more than enough Peeps.
Give them all to me.
I think the Dream World was marshmallow flavored, but maybe you're right. Maybe it was mango. I've got some right here. The Coke Zero ones.
I think
can give it to
Dreamland
you.
was like weird. I didn't like it.
Corn and peanuts together. That sounds good.
That does sound good. You got the sweetness. I feel like that's a standard thing. Like I feel like
Do
that's what my
people
mom does.
Mix them together.
Puts peanuts and candy corn in the candy dish around Halloween.
So what new fancy pop-up is this, Chris?
So this is Chad highlight. So in addition to other things that we have, I'll show you. I've got this little control window, and I can scroll through, and I can just hit pin.
Yeah.
And I can just do a bunch in order, which is what I just did, and it runs it for 20 seconds, and we get to highlight chat.
Girl Scout
I
cookies.
like that.
Ma'am, what is your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
Thin Mint.
Thin Mints are delicious. Okay, so funny story.
Tostitos.
I had a patient come in the other day. It was like a 9 or 10 o'clock appointment. And I set him down in my chair, I go over hey, you got any, worries about your teeth? And they're like, yeah, I feel like my lower left teeth are just like, they're really sensitive lately and whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I have them open their mouth because I always do like a preliminary check, see what their concerns are and just look, right? Just kind of what I'm dealing with. So she opens her mouth and on the chewing surface, we call it the occlusal, of her teeth are all these so decay it can be like black, or the beginnings of decay can be like kind of a goldeny tan color. And so I look and I'm like, holy fork balls. Like, she's got decay on every single tooth. Like I'm freaking out. So I take my Explorer because if you can feel it and if it's soft, it's decay. So I'm feeling around on it and I realize it's coming off. And I'm like, oh, okay, good. No decay. She told me for breakfast she had Girl Scout Thin Mints.
No way.
So all of the Thin Mints were like settling down into the occlusal surface of her tooth.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Wow,
like,
that's horrible.
I was like, man, girl, I thought you had like decay on every single tooth. You know what I'm saying? We're good.
Warn your dentist about that. Jeez.
Seriously.
Mayhem says Thin Mints need to be frozen. I think in general, lukewarm or warmer chocolate is disgusting.
Jeremy throws candy bars in the freezer.
And they're
The frozen candy bars are objectively better.
milk.
Yeah, until you break a tooth.
No, you don't have breaks chocolate.
Gotta
on a
have manly
jawbreaker.
Minnesota teeth.
I'm telling you.
Our teeth were forged in the freezer. Oh, okay. Speaking of Minnesota,
Keeping
things.
Whoppers together. Never heard of that either.
Speaking of Minnesota,
Speaking of Minnesota things,
there's a reason Mike is here. He's not here just for his own good health.
Some
How
ones
am
are
I gonna
good.
do this?
They're not Samoas at the current
They
moment.
change weekly.
It's like caramel delights. I'm still
I
waiting on
will
my
say
Thin Mint order.
for the last 19 years of my life, minimum, my favorite has been the Do-si-dos.
Which one's the
Which ones are
Dosey Dos? Those
This is
probably changed.
peanut butter sandwich cookies. They
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
stayed the same. They were a lot better. I'm going to be honest. They were a lot better in my youth. And I'll be honest, like the way I can tell they were different is when I was younger, they were crumbly.
Okay.
Like you would touch the cookie and crumbs would come off of them and you could bite them and they were good. And now the cookies are very glossy and they don't crumble and they're like something different about them.
Yeah.
Walmart version of those.
Oh, Blasey, thank
100
you
times
so
better.
much.
Holy
With the
cow.
Walmart
Sorry about that,
version.
guys.
I think you didn't look into like the future. I don't
It
know.
was like the Ray thing, and from
Oh yeah.
gosh, what's the middle one? Last Jedi. There we go. I know Star Wars.
My new favorite one are the raspberry.
Wow.
You like okay? So those are the new ones that just came out, and no, I don't think anybody at my work ordered the raspberry ones.
You can only order them online. You couldn't get them. in
Everyone can
person.
Oh yeah, I got a package here. You guys want some? I've got like 10 left.
You got the raspberry ones?
Yeah, they're not. I mean, like, to be honest with you, they're not great. They're all right. I mean, if you like,
Thin Mints, but
I like
raspberry.
raspberry, but I would have liked it without the chocolate because it's basically it's like a Thin Mint that they juiced up.
I liked the brownie with sea salt caramel ones that they came out
Everyone
with.
likes brownie.
Those ones are friggin' delicious.
is
It's
true.
like a Thin Mint, but instead of mint, it's the caramel.
Mayhem.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
liquid,
God.
yeah.
Nice
Caramel
hello there.
Delights, right?
Excellent hello there, Mayhem.
The caramel delights are the Samoas now.
Oh yeah, that's great because they changed
Yeah,
the name.
I can't remember what the brownie one was though. Super good. The Toastiers.
They look like little
Frickin'
French toasts, and they've got like glossy on the bottom.
Yeah, those things are.
Blasey, are you saying boo to raspberry chocolate?
They used to have the lemon ones that were like little half moons, and literally, I would spend my entire check on those if they still have those because they are like drugs. They had this like white powder. I think maybe probably
Yeah.
it was just powdered sugar. But
Oh,
it was like I
probably.
think it was some kind of citric acid or something. It was very limited. And now they have the lemon ones that are the circles, which are
Yeah.
you know what I mean, but not the of the half moons.
Raspberry chocolate, not fun.
Okay, so
Hey, thanks for the beard shout out. Yeah, so I have I didn't make an appearance during episode 200, so that's your guys' sneak peek of seeing me. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything on chat. What happened to the tease of Kara mentioning? But she didn't watch it. That
I haven't watched it. I'm sorry.
Blasey gifted a tier 1 sub. Dang,
Oh,
thanks, Blasey.
thank you. The
Blasey, thank you
Biomods.
so
Nice.
much.
No, so this has been, not to get too depressing, but this has been a very emotional roller coaster of a week, which is why I haven't exactly been doing my duties. Okay, hold on.
Oh no! Soda down. We need some
I can't
Paper
I can't
towel.
wait till I get that one done.
Anyway, my grandma's.
all over the top.
Finish
Well,
the turret.
All
That's
over the
funny.
here. I'm
I
gonna just
can't do display captures. I'm just giving away how all the sauce is
Yeah.
here.
hold on.
I just gotta do a browser capture here.
Hold on. 072. That's my pin.
Defending your life.
Straight doxing himself on his own show.
All right, here. I'm gonna. This is worth it. Sorry, everybody. For
Okay,
the
hold on.
shaky cam.
Oh my god, what
All
happened?
over the top of an.
That was David's fault.
Wait, what's that on the left there?
Huh?
That's a Beskar ingot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, it's ruined.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
that can't
somebody-
be for the foundlings.
Put it back in the forge, right back in the forge.
Somebody is gonna win the Coke ingot.
Put the can with it too. Put the can with it.
Defending your life. What's that about, Pete?
Every ingot has something special. This
Apparently.
one's just a cherry Coke special.
Oh,
Oh.
Some
Defending.
wild cherry Pepsi wasn't the best thing in the theater drink fountain.
I don't know,
It's
my
always
phone's
been the
super
best
slow.
thing in the drink fountain at the movie theater.
Well, surprise! We have an ingot for tonight.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were doing a giveaway. I didn't put that in the thing.
Oh well, we don't have to give it away. I just was figured I'd be ready. That's all.
Okay, there we go.
How's internet share already in use? Okay, well, internet share 2 then.
Okay.
I'm trying to add a scene here. 1920. 1080.
Wait, what are we doing?
While we're in Crunchy Cam here, really fast. I will show.
Oh, yeah,
If
Jeremy's.
you guys heard last week, I owe Triclaw a Mace Windu lightsaber. I went ahead
From December.
and finally printed it this week, and I think it turned out wonderful.
Ooh.
It turned out absolutely brilliant. So yeah,
All printed on a Prusa Mini.
there's texture here. Oh, this
Nice,
was on
dude.
the black was on the Anycubic.
Oh, was it
Proud of
really?
that. That's beautiful. You
then-
guys
This here, whoever designed this piece, I didn't want to fill all of these with support because they just made it a straight 90. I redid that really quick, and I just added a 45 so that way I could print it.
Nobody
standing
can
upright
see it.
without support. But
the only thing that I would say, Chris,
Sorry.
is it might be doxing your tabs, but that's it.
I'm fixing it now. I should have had this set up beforehand. Sorry, Jeremy.
you're good.
I want you to show that off again in just 1 second.
beats everybody looking at the.
Spilled cherry Coke.
Trying to figure out where we'll just.
Well, hey there, friend.
So I want everyone in chat to just realize that there's enough speed from these Nerf balls to knock over a full cherry Coke. You
Yeah.
know how heavy that is.
Yep.
I should use a push-pull tester to see how much energy it is going to take to like tip over a can of Coke, and we can figure out how much energy those
So-
Nerf balls.
When we build the new
The answer to how to find out how hard the Nerf balls are hitting is to pull a can of Coke over, not to test the ball hitting something. Pull a can of Coke over.
One,
Oh my
it just
goodness.
wields
So,
hilarious more results.
Just yeet it.
Mayhem
Nice.
with the clutch. It's a trap coming in.
Nice.
It's a trap.
All right, so we got a couple of
Sup,
wheel
Swank
spins that
Dog?
we need to do.
If we send you an ingot and you get ants,
An ink kit.
That's what happens.
I
That's what happens.
apologize. The ants will follow the ingot and then they'll come to
As
your
Glenn
house.
likes to say, this is how you get ants.
Yep.
Do we really
Oh,
sound like
because
the
of
movie
David.
Fargo?
We
To some people, we do.
What?
Oh, here, let me get this pulled up here.
Why do I feel I can see the stars in the background a little bit better tonight?
It's probably exposed better.
Nice.
They're going to be even.
Kai Durden 71 says, do we really sound like the movie Fargo?
I mean, do we really?
The answer is yes. Oh boy,
Really?
the answer is yes. I'll say that.
I feel like they exaggerate our
Yeah, I mean for sure, right?
right. Like I would
As you
assume.
respond, Mike, for sure.
Oh, for sure. Now don't
Well, you know,
you know?
when you think about the density of a movie like Fargo, right? Like they have
Cherry Coke,
2.5 hours to give you the essence of the region, to tell the story. Like there's a lot of things that got to condense in there. So like when you want someone to really,
Did you hear all that thigh block? Dang nabbit! Well, I literally saw one go through the hole. We have one hole in the set. This is all like enclosed now. There's a hole the size of a credit card. I saw it go off my thigh and go bounce right off the hole, which goes into the main downstairs.
Need to
Guys.
make a box to go over that.
you should put like a Rube Goldberg device that like attaches to the hole. That'll,
And activates the giveaway.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to do that again because the fancy quote went up.
No.
Nah, dog. No.
You know how
I
many
got
Coke
shot.
cans would have just been knocked over?
I got
Dave,
shot. That's all that
I'm
matters.
an executive decision.
Dave.
Mayhem
Dave.
with a sub, and he
Dave.
deserves his justice. Nice. There you
Okay.
go. Good job. All right. So. All right.
Cam, thank you. But I mean,
Here we'll go.
Oh, Cam. Hey, vocal.
oh, dang. We were talking about you the other last week, I think.
Oh,
This thing we haven't seen you in a while.
Coke Terra cover.
Oh, the we have a late
Oh, no, look out!
secret cheer menu.
I wonder how hard you have to hit a
106
pop
bits.
bottle to cause it to foam like that.
You're ruining the carbonation.
I'm gonna tip it over.
You know what, David?
You haven't
Now
done any
I'm
fo-
getting
Dave, you should give me some
feedback
fog.
on myself.
Were you getting feedback?
Yeah, I'm like Mike was getting earlier. I'm getting feedback.
This is for vocal.
Oh my gosh, that scared. I was not expecting that.
Ah,
Where'd you get that from, Jeremy? Don't point it at anybody's eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I won't. Nobody's over there. Just your DJ
Okay.
light.
I'm
Nobody has
over here.
eyes. It's just robots over there.
All right, so getting back to the point of having Mike here. Oh, was that?
The filter, the Snapchat still works through the fog.
That's awesome. Okay.
Hilarious.
Let me get this turned on. All right.
What are you doing? College stuff? What are you going to college for right now?
The College of Hard Knocks.
Right.
Education.
No. it's
Well,
not
no
PCs, though.
poop, Sherlock.
Kara,
Hold on.
there's a laser beam on your leg. Oh, there was.
I'm going to actually say it.
Well, do you guys want to actually describe what this is? Or is it-
Let's just translate this from Minnesotan real quick. So what Kara was actually saying was no kidding, Sherlock.
I more or less.
So that's how this works. If you're talking to somebody from Minnesota, or if you're going to Minnesota to do something, there's now a translator you can use at Minnesotan.chat.
No,
So-
for sure.
I mean, so for example, Mike
Whoops.
made this.
Wait, Mike, you made this?
Chat.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't know that.
Yes, Kara.
You're laughing like you've been talking about it all week. No.
We have been talking
We
about
have
it.
been
Okay, but who doesn't talk to you guys all week? Me.
Oh, okay.
You guys have your little private girlfriend conversation.
Private girlfriend conversations.
Just saying.
Let's see what the Minnesota translator has to say here.
Yeah, girl. This is a real good stress test.
So kind of like a continuing education type thing, vocal.
Okay, let's translate what was Kara saying. You all have your private conversations with your girlfriends. Okay, I see. She was insulting us like we're girlfriends.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that makes sense now. I'm so
Yeah.
glad
No.
you-
Yeah. No.
But here's the more important
For
one
sure.
for most of the people who aren't from Minnesota. Let's say you wanted to ask Jeremy, how was work today, Jeremy?
I'm not
But
understanding
you want him
Chris.
to know what you mean, because like obviously Jeremy's
Well, I'm not sure
he's
what
going
that
to hear
means.
that. His brain's going to have sort of like a cognitive interference. He's not going to hear that as sharply. But if you were to say to him,
How'd the job go today, or treat you today, Jer?
Oh yeah. thanks for asking there, Chris. It went well.
Definitely sound Irish there.
Well, get out of here with your Irish.
I am just saying. That was not Minnesotan. Think Swedish, like, the chef.
All right, let's hold on. I need to see what Jeremy just said. Please stop talking about your Irish heritage.
That would actually That's so funny.
Oh my gosh. That's
So it's just the world's most powerful tool for navigating Minnesota.
not for sure.
So
Not for sure. That was
Not
a
for
Minnesota
sure.
thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like we say, so yeah, no means no. No, yeah means yeah.
try it. I promise you.
Do it. Dude,
It will.
no, yeah.
It's quite well versed in the. So the journey to Minnesota translator.
See? Yes, of course. Now do yeah, no.
No, thank you.
Yeah, no.
powerful.
No, for
That's what I'm
sure.
That means no,
It
for
means
sure,
yes.
yes. No, definitely.
No,
well, it's,
Exactly.
it's the same
See?
thing. Definitely.
We Minnesotans are weird. We're weird.
So anyway, that's if you can just automatically put. Oh my gosh, Dropkicks are resubbed. They've been subbed for 6 months.
Dang.
much.
Thanks, Dropkick.
Let me
Where
get
I
this
found
screen disabled here.
as a person from Minnesota myself, where I found it's most been useful is like interpreting documents like Shakespeare or any kind of like written language that's difficult to parse.
Yes.
Like poems, sometimes I have a hard time understanding a poem.
Yeah.
But when I put it through the Minnesota translator, it like reframes the context of like the allegories or whatever they're talking. Something that I'm able to really understand. Like it
Interesting.
feels weird to be like, this is how I can understand Shakespeare, but it really does a great job of synthesizing text into something that's navigatable for me as a Minnesotan.
That's amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
You can think like a favorite poem or a piece of literature that you can think of that you really
No, I'm
like.
just.
But that's
Kara's just gonna type Lord of the Rings in there.
For
perfect.
sure.
All right, so Kara, what for the rest of us to be able to understand it? What's a passage from Lord of the Rings? Or is there something in particular that I could easily Google to copy and paste?
We've had one breakfast, yes. What about second breakfast? Elevensies, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, supper? You've heard about them,
Okay.
haven't you?
Let's see here. We've had one breakfast quote. Let's see here.
Brad, Minnesota Shakespeare. Band name called it. That would be a really good band name.
Nice. Minnesota Shakespeare's. Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, you're looking up the second breakfast quote.
Yeah, so it's like an exchange. So I'm going to do a little bit of editing just to turn it into one block of text instead of. Well, I guess I don't know. Have you tried putting a whole thing in here?
Give it to it. Just ram it in there. See what.
How long did it take you to make this, Mike?
Nice graph.
So from the beginning of my like in earnest efforts for coding, which began like, it was like 2021. I started like, I realized I needed.
Wait, you just started coding like
Yeah,
2021?
in earnest, like like over my life, I've done like small like low level stuff where I was like teaching myself. I was doing some Arduino stuff, so I did a little bit of programming here. And when I was younger, I did like very basic stuff with like batch commands, and but I really didn't understand like loops and how like actual programming works. I could like hack stuff together, but it was all kind of like duct tape.
Okay.
But like during the pandemic, I was kind of like, I gotta reframe my life, and I was realizing like making and productions like this, it's a team making effort, and it's a really difficult thing to really like accomplish when you're in a lockdown. And I was like, I gotta find something I can do, and I realized that I could, through talking conversations with other people, that I should really approach programming or really give it another chance. When I started just computer science major, so it was the original intent, like it was my original trajectory. I just managed to get off on some filmmaking, but anyway, all that to say, 2021 I started in earnest, maybe even like late 2020, but I'm in earnest to like start working to be a programmer. And
Cool.
So I took some online courses through Udemy, and I did some online like code combat was the very first thing that I did. It's like a game where you learn how to like maneuver a character on the screen and like fight through using JavaScript or whatever language you choose.
Like it's a learning
game.
programming
it's
game.
amazing. Yeah, it's really amazing. It was like the first thing I did. It's designed for like it's approachable for like anyone who can read. So like literally starting like age 7.
I love it's learning
really,
through games because I'm a child.
Yeah,
I've been wanting to like do programming and stuff, but like.
Oh please, you should definitely get on there, and it's free. There's a whole free track. There's like a paid track as well. You don't have to get into that, and like I can show you how to distinguish it, but it's totally worth it.
What's it called?
Combat got me. It's called Code Combat. It's really fun. Like you can choose your character. There's this girl that I was, and she has like special abilities where she can. Anyway, each character has different special abilities and get equipment for them to use, and each piece of equipment gives you different skills. It's really great.
I can hear the passion in your voice, Mike.
Yeah, no, it's great. I hope so. Anyway, if nothing else happens Code Combat after, then that's like it's a win for me, because like it was such a good time. If for nothing else, it was just a good time, So anyway, but it teaches you how to program, and you pick the language you want, and then it literally shows you the correct format. There's a little code box, and if you don't type it just right, then it errors and it tells you why, and it's really really smart.
What do you use? Like what code language do you use?
Primarily for my work and for the projects that I'm working on now, it's JavaScript. Okay. I'm using the JavaScript is like the language that I'm programming in. For the hardware stuff, the hardware development, like the lights that are running behind you, that's CircuitPython, which is just it's like a fork of the Python language designed specifically to run hardware. So it's like designed for hardware, but that's basically what I do my work in, and that's how we make the blackout lights work. We use Python scripts for that too. So it's like those languages are sort of they fit together. The deal with like modern programming is like it's more about understanding the philosophy, understanding what the principles of programming are, and then you just sort of like fit in the different like syntax in a similar way that like English to Minnesotan translation is. As long as you can understand the sort of the base root of the message, then it's easy to translate it into the local dialects and things. So I started working towards being a programmer. I started working. I got done with my Udemy stuff, and then I started looking, in earnest for a job, and I got myself a job as a developer, which I work at now, which is I absolutely love. And I've been working to continue building my skill set to explore generative systems. So I started by making these games, generating maps. I made a pizza game where it generates the map from nothing, and then you drive around and deliver pizzas.
You should have Jeremy be the one delivering the pizzas.
You're so funny.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
And
we,
And
the
doing-
pizza dance.
Right. Whenever he delivers a pizza, he does a pizza dance to deliver
and
it.
if you fail to deliver the pizza, the death screen is him just eating the pizza.
Exactly. See, like we just made your pizza game
We
amazeballs.
have 4 wheel spins we're behind.
Oh my gosh.
4
Okay.
wheel spins. Okay,
Let's
we'll
do
do
a
the wheel
couple.
spins.
Who's the first one
Do the
for?
wheel spins, and then we got to see the chat conversion for Minnesotan.
Who's the
Lord of
first
the
one
Rings.
for?
I do want to say, Mike, when it talks about designing maps, I saw a really cool
Pete.
quote the other day,
Pete.
and somebody said,
Wait, didn't we did Pete and he got the movie review where he's making me watch.
Oh, did I miss that? Okay, I'm going to clear this
I took a screenshot of it.
one. Okay, so Builder's Mark is next.
did Mayhem's
All right.
audio thing work?
I think we're behind.
Don't even
no,
act like you don't know what the pizza dance is.
Jeremy
Am I going
Lego-
down- am I
did you bring the Legos
remoting-
upstairs?
No, there's none up here yet. Do we respin or should I go walk? Oh, Karen just made the decision to respin. Jeremy, pizza dance.
Yes.
No. It was on Balloon Pop, and she just.
We don't have any balloons up here, do we?
Check the drawer.
It's in the drawer.
I'm pretty sure I looked like it naturally got to the pizza dance from my perspective.
I heard the extra click.
Cam's ankle's trying to say he doesn't even know what the pizza dance is.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
Ryan-
You should definitely do it for just free.
If you don't know what the pizza dance is, put Jeremy eating pizza in chat.
Yeah.
Are we doing this?
All right.
I
In 3,
guess so.
First
2,
balloon race on the
1,
set.
go.
It's a sound unlike any other. Oh,
You take them with me.
I won
Who-
by like
Carol
2
won?
seconds.
Barely.
Literally by like 2
My
seconds.
cheeks are on fire.
I thought you were gonna lose consciousness, which how quickly you're like,
I just thought I was going to lose consciousness.
I thought you were gonna die over there.
That's crazy.
That
Fog,
was probably the closest one. Yeah,
Fog.
Jeremy's going to hyperventilate.
fog levels. This is just so you guys can see the amount of fog in here.
I was hoping the fog would scare
Jeremy
someone.
always
They'd
loses.
like-
I was trying to light it up a bit to see if that would help you see the fog, but
Jeremy does always lose. I think you beat me once.
All right.
And I
get
think there
another
was some
spin for
tomfoolery
Stone Monkey
going on.
Research.
All right, another.
Oh,
spin
Stone
for
Monkey? Okay.
Yeah, and then we got one left after that.
People want that ingot.
People want the Jeremy pizza dance. Chat GPT theater.
I do love a good chat
Okay,
GPT
Stone Monkey
theater.
Research. I will get that cooking real quick. Let's go ahead and spin the next one.
All right.
This is the last one.
Yep.
Where's the Jeremy pizza dance?
What are you doing? Don't worry about it.
Pizza dance. Pizza dance. Pizza dance.
Jeremy cheating. I think I thought it looked like I saw his finger touching.
I rotated the center.
All the smoke is rolling around back here now.
Jeremy pizza dance. What? That's going back the other way.
One word Star Wars story.
So we'll do that one in just 1 second.
Okay.
Did you loosen the bolt? Is that what you
No,
did?
I didn't do anything.
You loosened the bolt.
It's you. I didn't do anything. He put it straight into an accusation as a
I
question,
know,
but it was an accusation.
right? Like, he doesn't trust me. We've been married for almost 8 years now, and he still doesn't trust me.
You know, we braved a snowstorm to get here, everybody.
Yep.
You may even made a child with him. He should trust you implicitly.
Yeah. Seriously.
Okay, so we're gonna go in the order of Jeremy, Kara, and all right, Mike. Do you want in on this? This is we go Jeremy, Kara, Mike. Then
Mike could be. Do you want to be? Well, who's going to be the narrator? Somebody can be the narrator, and then.
Oh, no, this is for the one word Star Wars story.
Oh.
So, Mike, this is the one word at a time improv game about Star Wars, and you go after Kara.
Okay.
So Mike's the wheel. Because he's between Kara and I.
All right,
No.
so go ahead and kick us off.
Obi-Wan.
Once.
Went.
To
The
Bar.
4.
And sorry, for a
Beer.
With.
His.
grandma.
He's got a grandma. That's so nice to know.
Oh, his
wait,
grandma's
wait.
still alive.
Are we talking about Obi-Wan, right? Okay.
Anakin.
Killed.
His.
Yeah, he's so bad. He just went to the bar with his grandma, and then Obi-Wan
And
shows
then
up.
Anakin came and was like, nada.
No, I want to kill his grandma.
I kill younglings and oldlings.
Obi-Wan.
Was.
Amazed.
Because
Grandma.
Killed.
Grandpa.
What is going on here? Grandma killed Grandpa, so then Grandma got mowed down by Anakin when Obi-Wan's just having to have a beer. Kara's
Because
dying.
he said because.
There was okay, end one word story. There was some chat earlier where Cam's ankle said he misses the sound of a good Nerf darting, and then Brad says I get off on their shrills. So he likes your pain, Kara.
No!
No. She is Obi-100. LOL.
that's what Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan 100.
Helium mode not working.
Wait, what?
Hey, I know when the stupid bald filter goes on, Al, I did look like Lobot. I felt like Lobot.
True, he does look like Lobot.
No, only when the bald filter's on.
Okay, so
You weren't specific enough.
And all the other times.
Yeah, that's. No, who did that?
Lobot. Take off your glasses. You look like a young robot, I guess.
This is the translated Lord of the
Ooh,
Rings.
okay.
So I don't know if Kara, if you just want to read through it.
I can't read it.
I can.
Okay. All right, Jeremy, do you want to read
Aragorn.
it? It's a little.
Hey guys, we ain't stopping till it's dark out, Pippin. But what about breakfast, Aragorn? You already had it, bud.
Oh, I think I can read this. Yeah, we had one, but what about second breakfast?
Aragorn just walks away. Mary, I don't think he seems too hip on second breakfast, Pippin.
What about 11? Lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, supper? He knows about them, right?
I don't know, man.
That's awesome.
That makes so much more sense. That's how it should have been written.
Yeah. See the.
Token didn't know what he was doing.
Nope.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Al!
Pete's a really
Oh,
great
he
example.
almost just.
What?
Al almost got his drop in. It hit
Yeah.
the side and then. Oh, Mayhem, I'm sorry, bud. That's not going in.
Sorry, bud.
What? That's.
The Dorito is doomed to fail.
Yep. Not enough horizontal momentum. Okay, what are you doing for Chat GPT Theater, Chris?
All right,
And then
I
we-
had Jenna.
Who did that? Who did that? That is
That
absolutely
was
brilliant.
Ryan.
Rian.
All right. For some reason, I'm getting feedback in my own voice again.
I don't hear it, but let us know, chat, if you're getting.
Yeah, if it's coming through twice, let me know.
Bear Jute Chip loves Jabba the Hutt for the record.
Mm-hmm.
He does. He thinks
He's
it's so
really
funny.
cute when he says Jabba.
Yeah, he thinks he's hilarious.
Yeah.
I have a game where you can play as Jabba, and Salacious Crumb throws
Ooh, I like that, Gwen.
thermal detonators.
I'll put a part of the romance with the translator. All right, that'll take a minute, but we can do it.
Would you like me to read it to you, or do you want me to just take a picture and send it to you?
So I need to turn it on.
Sam said, way to kick a guy while he's down. We do have a wheel spin for David.
Oh, this is true.
Do bear Jews yet?
No,
Yes.
I have not.
He is stone.
I want to get the Chat GPT theater
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll do this later.
cleared here. Wherever that went over here.
Ooh, okay.
So hopefully that's big enough for you guys to read. I tried to get it all scaled up
see
and
it.
formatted appropriately.
Oh, it's a long
It's a
one.
long one.
All right, so I'll be the narrator. Jeremy, you be Kara. Kara, you be Jeremy, and I'll be Stone Monkey Reese.
Okay, so you got to say that again. I'm lost.
You're me, I'm you.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
How are we going?
So I told it to write a script of dialogue about Stone Monkey Research, Jeremy and Kara learning how to be computer programmers in Minnesota, but some crazy stuff happens that leads to comedic situations.
Ooh.
Whoops, I'm going too fast. Interior computer lab day. Stone Monkey research. Jeremy and Kara sit in front of their computers learning how to code. I don't know about this programming language.
It's not that complicated. Just take it one step at a time.
I can't wait to create my own website.
Suddenly, a loud explosion can be heard from the other side of the room.
What was that?
Kara rushes over to see what happened, only to find one of the students had accidentally caused a small fire. Don't worry, I've got this. He quickly types some code into his computer and the sprinkler system turns on, extinguishing the fire.
Wow, you really know your stuff.
The sprinklers, however, short-circuit the computers and cause them to malfunction.
Oh no! We just lost all of our work!
No problem. We can fix this. He starts frantically typing on his keyboard, trying to recover the data. Suddenly, a virus infects the system, causing all the computers to shut down.
What do we do now?
Oh, this is hopeless! We'll never be good at this!
Don't worry, I've got a backup plan. He pulls out a computer from the corner room and starts...
That thing has been used in years.
What are you doing?
I'm installing
That was
a program
curious.
that I wrote myself. Suddenly, the lights flicker and the room is filled with a bright light. A computer-generated voice booms out. You have summoned me, the computer. What is your wish?
You missed
Oh,
some stuff.
I blasted a little bit too far. It was a little bit slow here. The group starts talking over each other, trying to make sense of what just happened. The computer overload starts glitching out, causing the lights to turn off and on.
We have to turn it off.
I don't know how. Suddenly, the lights turn back on and the computer overlord disappears.
Thank God it's over.
What happened to the computers?
The group looks to see the computers have been replaced with brand new models.
Oh.
Looks like we got an upgrade.
What are you
Group
talking about?
relieved that the chaos is over. They sit back down to their computers and start to code, excited about what's to come.
Wonderful thing.
For the record, that's been my favorite story to date. First of all,
That was some quality Chat GPT theater.
That was good.
First of all, I really feel bamboozled because apparently this entire time the IT crowd was apparently written by ChatGPT. That's all I'm saying. That was straight out of an episode of IT crowd, like for real, like for real.
But you didn't have anyone say, did you turn it off?
Try turning it off and on it again.
So there was missing that. But
I love how Stone Monkey, you just every single thing you did was like destruction until the Overlord came.
Yeah, I am the computer overlord.
Oh, that's really pretty with the black.
That is literally looks like candy canes.
Candy canes, cotton candy.
Oh man, I like how this whole
That's
time it
great.
didn't focus on, and then now it just decides to focus on.
no, it's great when it goes on.
I
cool.
love how you can see our outline, like our silhouettes against the. It looks cool.
Brownie, I sent you a chunk of. I sent you the Hamlet's To Be or Not to Be.
Somebody redeemed
Monologue?
blackout.
So vocal, the light
on Discord.
the light
I
goes.
sent
off
it to you
and
in our message tunnel here.
It's
Now,
just a cool chance.
In
show
order
off
to
our-
get
hold
them
on.
back on, I think
Send
you
it to
have
you directly to you here. I'll send
to
it to you directly.
bid, right? Is it donate?
Try that. This is where the Minnesotan will shine, I think. What's really nice about the okay, so
Space.
give you a little background on what's going on with this. It's using the Chat GPT. I'm actually using the Chat GPT. Before I was using the Da Vinci model, but now I'm actually using the Chat GPT 3.5 model. It's a language model, and I don't know if a lot of people it gets a lot of flack. People got a lot of ideas what it is, what it is most strongly is it's able to synthesize text and understand its intent.
Gone.
And the powerful thing about that is once it understands the intent, it can then tell it to
thanks
you
to the
in
bits,
whatever
Blasey.
dialect you want. So what you experience with the Minnesota Trans, if as long as what you type in, it can understand the intent of your original message, it can clearly make it into Minnesotan.
It is.
What do you guys?
The beam is bent.
It's not.
There's a curve to it. I ain't joking.
Wow.
Yeah,
you see
like
it,
it's
David?
going like
Yeah.
it's like at a weird angle. Interesting.
That's hilarious.
Intrigue. Someone debent it.
Yeah, they bent the light.
So,
You want some
do you
filters
so
for that
I think
laser?
there's
No,
is
we're
this
good.
Both versions, or is this just the Minnesota?
I just pasted the one to you. That's the whole content. But what if you paste that into the Minnesota? It'll synthesize one.
Oh, I see.
Okay, somebody did. Blasey did exactly 100 bits. Does that trigger the read?
No, that's a new
101.
thing.
Oh, 101. Well, Blasey, then thank you for the 100 bits. I hope you got some
That turned the
audio.
lights back on.
And David
God.
did
How many wheel spins do we go?
just David, I think. That's
Someone bent my
funny.
wheel.
Did you do bear juice?
Nope. Not
Okay,
yet.
then no. Do
There, this won't go backwards because I typed it up. Get nerf darted.
look what you did, you little jerk.
Yeah, a little.
Brad.
What'd Brad say?
Oh, thank you. It dented the can.
It dented your brain. Jeremy's got to show off the bent can. It looks like lips. It looks like a girl that's gotten too many lip fillers.
Look at that.
I'm
I think you
just
switched
saying.
it by hand. They don't hurt that bad.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Jeremy's being
Effective
gonna-
kyber crystal in that laser. I love
You're
it.
not wrong. Yes. All right. One more
okay. So
spin.
here's the translated to be or not to be quote.
To be or not to be.
You know, it's like, do we keep going or nah? You know, is it better to take all the crap that life throws at us, or we fight back and end it all? To die, to sleep, and have no more worries. That's what we all want, right? But then, what is death of an age of sleep? You know, what if there's some crazy dreams or something after we pass on? That's just what makes us hesitate, because nobody knows what's on the other side. It's like, do we just tough it out and deal with all the bad stuff, or do we take the easy way out? But then again, the fear of the unknown makes us stick around and keep dealing with the same old crap. It's like we're too scared to take action and just think too much about the consequences.
Wow, that really
You've
takes
heard
Shakespeare.
Hamlet 100 times in your life, right? You've felt it bounce off your forehead and go like, ew, that's horrible. Why is that guy holding a skull? Why is he talking like that? I hate this. And like what you just read to me, Chris, it was something that I understood.
Seriously, it was like layman's. Why does my face like go from cute to all of a sudden like derpy?
Hey, Max Payne.
Hey, Max.
Cam's ankle said that can will still melt. Cam's ankle, how many cans roughly do you think it takes to make one ingot? Someone was asking about that earlier. And then Bradsworth said that can looks like Khloe Kardashian, but he should have said Khloe Kardashian.
The Kardashian can.
Kardashian can. Darn it.
Car
How
trashy
dare
can.
you double down on my pun.
Yes.
All right, let's fire up Dave's wheel spin from 14.
By the way, is my head back to being normal size compared to... Oh, it just shrunk. No, it's big now again. Era movie review.
No,
Are we
we're
limited to
doing
one a week?
one a week. Otherwise, I get way backed up because like I said,
What do you mean get?
we do one Care movie review a
Already
week.
are way backed up.
We are one backed up, and that's because this week was not a good week. It was.
It was so close to a giveaway. But it wasn't. It was a balloon pop.
Well, it's only because the stick is bad because you don't want to do it.
I'm just giving it to your wife. He's gonna be smart on her.
And the stick. That's a conspiracy that I know.
Add your name to the laser brain. Who was that for?
That was me.
Dave.
Oh, well then, David, we're going to add your name to the laser brain. Well, I'll get that lasered.
I'll say the non-existent.
Seriously.
I did do some CNCing and lasering this week. I made, for those of you who are familiar with the Witcher game, type in chat if you like Witcher at all.
Put the Jeremy Pizza emote in chat if you like the Witcher game.
That's going to dilute the sample.
Witcher 3.
Anyways, I made the game board from that video game on the CNC machine, and then I lasered all the stuff into it. I need a wider piece of wood.
I rock at Gwent. I destroy my enemies in Gwent. Last night.
At my sister T.
Yes, Gwen T.
Yes.
That would have went above my head.
T. My sister T.
Whoa, Lassie. Look at that speed and horizontal drift.
Last night, I completed the collect 'em all secondary quest. I got all the Gwent cards in the base game.
Man or Mutant, is it going to make it? I don't think it's going to come back.
I am so proud of myself.
Too low. It's too low. Darn
I am
it.
so proud. Guys, when the achievement popped up, it showed like 2.25% of people who've played Witcher have actually completed that.
Did you not like Gwent your first playthrough?
No, I hated Gwent. But now I destroy everyone, so I'm so good. I just play that spy game with decoys. Wait, what?
He's cracking that Gwen T joke. My
sister's name is Gwen, and Gwen is
Yep.
spelled like my sister's name, but with T.
Oh no, Pete. Pete says that he keeps getting ads, and his Prime subscription was supposed to be available today, but it's not showing up.
I had the same problem. I tried to renew with my Prime today, and it wouldn't let me.
Mayhem. Negative. I'm offended. Not that that matters, but negative tonight. I had to drive through the snowstorm. It probably got me all amped up.
I drove through the snowstorm today.
Ryan, do the sound cue for You Don't Know the Power of the Dark Side. I can't remember what number it is.
Don't know the power of the dark side. There you go. I did it for you.
I mean, it was fine, I guess.
Not as cool as the Vader one.
You know what, Jeremy? You're right, ma'am. He's negative today.
Know the power of the dark side.
See, I hear no difference between mine and that one.
That's the most Minnesotan thing ever. I see no difference. So we watched.
Who's the more foolish? Well, the fool who follows this.
I need to rewatch the actual trilogy.
We need to rewatch Lord of the Rings.
We have watched the episode 1 of Mando.
Thank
Does
you,
anybody
RJ.
want us to talk about episode 1 of Mando, or are there people here who have not seen it yet?
I think Jay Can said something when he came in about if we were doing spoilers.
Man or Mutant says, I'm hearing an echo.
When you play a
You play a
sound.
sound.
Play a sound clip. Okay, well, we'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
Gus has not seen it yet. We won't talk about it. We haven't watched the second episode, but the first episode was.
Episode 2 is amazing.
You've watched it?
I've heard that it's really
Why would
good.
I have?
I've not seen it, but I've heard it's good.
Okay.
All
we need to
right,
watch it.
you bums. We won't spoil any Mando.
Oh, Max Payne says he wants to talk about it. All right, everybody, do your homework. Watch Mandalorian over the weekend.
That includes you, Brad.
We'll talk about it next week on air. We'll get all of them. Who else just said, "Oh my gosh, it was fantastic"? Max Payne said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So technical difficulties.
Wait.
What do you mean episode?
Vocal, you haven't seen any like Mando, Boba, Kenobi, Andor. Dang, boy. Dang.
My
I mean, to each their own, whatever. But dang.
boss at the moment, Brad's done with Disney. We'll come out and watch it with you.
Bradsworth. You always get it for the month, don't you? Binge watch and then
No, now he said he's done with Disney. They probably
Bradsworth.
Disney probably raided his house or something. This angle seemed just a little soft. Carrie, do you want to run up there and fix it?
Your head is soft.
Go fix the focus.
I don't know how to.
You twist the line, twisty.
You go and fix it.
I
Twisty,
can't
twisty.
fix it and sit.
It doesn't want to focus on your face. I wouldn't want to focus on your face.
That's a movie quote, and I'll give you bonus points. Whatever takes the focus off your face. Fix the camera. Wrap you to be.
Liar.
Oh, Mike got it. Mike got it.
Don't know the power of the dark side.
All right, let's see how this looks here.
It was just in my heart, and I just was like, no one knows
Oh,
it.
that's
I knew.
Oh, much better.
Do you like this?
much better.
What do you think of this animation? Look behind you.
There we go. That's what we all wanted.
There he is.
There we go. Good job, Kara. I feel like I'm slouching. Am I slouching? Did I find a way to slouch?
You are the
Slouch
king
chair.
of slouching. If you look up slouching in the dictionary, it is a picture of you.
Okay. No, so anyways, my supervisor's been watching Star Wars, and he's got it on his he has got it on his mind that he wants to watch them in universe order. What do you call it when it
Chronological
timeline
order. It is
So-
literally chronological.
Does anybody know the buy-in of time it takes to watch it in chronological order, omitting just specifically the animated stuff? It's a lot already. So he watched The Phantom Menace, episode 2.
Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith.
You do 3 if you skip all the Clone Wars stuff. Then he did Kenobi was next on the list, and he loved Kenobi. And then he's into Andor, and then he's got Rogue One, then the original trilogy. Then you technically have Rogue One and Solo then, right? Which one's first?
I think Solo's before Rogue One. 'Cause Rogue One's literally right before the.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It hands it off. So it would be Andor and then Solo, probably.
Yes.
4, 5, 6, Mando season 1 and 2, and then Book of Boba Fett. Mando.
Now, here's the thing. Where
All
would you
before you
watch
get to the
Boba?
trilogy.
Because he does have the flashbacks to when he was inside the Sarlacc.
No, you'd watch it. You'd watch
Spoiler.
it.
If you haven't watched Boba Fett by now, there are no spoilers at this point. It's been over a year.
I would say it would be a Return of the Jedi spoiler. Because he talks
Okay,
about
if
Boba
you
Fett.
haven't watched
That's why I
Return of
thought
the
it was
Jedi,
funny.
this is 40 years. That is on you. That is on you.
Look,
I wasn't even
I've been in a
born.
coma. Okay, I just woke up. I was a baby when I went in, and now I just got to catch up a little bit.
You woke up, you did some programming.
It's like, oh gosh, what
Computers don't even blow your mind. You're just like, I'm just going to join them.
there was
Right.
there was a movie I watched recently with Rebel Wilson. She goes into a coma her senior year in high school and doesn't come out of it for like 30 years. And so she wants to go back and relive her senior year. And like she's dressing up like everything is back in the 90s and stuff like that. And it was actually kind of funny.
If she made a fortress out of pillows, would it be a Rebel Wilson base?
Oh my goodness. How long were you sitting on that one for, Chris?
The whole time after she said Rebel Wilson.
You really got to say, you know what we haven't played in a long time?
Your face.
The IMDb game.
We haven't. But no, I mean, is it on here still?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe not.
Oh,
We should
it's
do the
not
IM
on here.
We should do the
Oh wait,
IMDb
you
game
made it a
Yeah,
With Rebel
thing
Wilson.
Crystal redeemed, didn't you?
with Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, that's right. I did.
And it's going to be
I
less,
changed
but
Crystal
that's
Redeemed.
fine.
Tangent Crystal redeem. There it is. There it is, right there.
Yeah, it's only 1,000. It's only 1,000 guys. Why are you
Yeah,
being so stingy with
Because they want this. They want
well,
the
too bad for
ingot.
them.
No, we should do one with Rebel Wilson. Kind of fun.
Oh my goodness. I guess we're going Rebel
What
Wilson. Okay,
chatter
it's
was
time for the
that?
IMDb game. For those of you who do not know how the IMDb game works, when you redeem the IMDb game, you suggest an actor or an actress, and then it's everybody's job to try and guess whether or not that actor or actress has appeared in more or fewer films than screen legend Sean Connery. For the integrity of the game, we don't suggest you learn how many films Sean Connery has been in. He's a nice barometer of been in a lot of things, had a long career, but wasn't in the most movies ever. So our task today is to figure out whether or not Rebel Wilson has appeared in more or fewer films than Sean Connery. What do you guys, everyone's saying less?
Fewer
Pete
for
says less,
sure.
way less.
For
Not even
sure.
just less. He's like way
Yep.
less.
Defo, man. Defs.
All right, get your answers in, everybody. Fewer or more films than Sean Connery?
If it's more, I will be absolutely, I don't know. I'll be shocked.
Everyone's saying less. So Cam's ankle says
A dozen. 1 dozen cans. Now, it doesn't matter what can we're looking at. Are we talking about bubbler cans? Are we talking about soda cans? Are we talking about like the Nas size cans that
Well,
Boyle
you
would
just
send
do
you?
your classic 12-ounce pop can. But just for the record, can somebody tell me bubblers you drink are still 12 ounces?
Are they really?
Yes. Theoretically, the aluminum should be about the same amount. It's just a taller cylinder versus a shorter,
Yeah.
heavier cylinder.
Nobody asked.
why do you sound like you just got punched in the throat?
Less. Aluminum.
In which
the
one?
top in the bubblers
Yeah.
because it's a smaller circumference. It's thicker on the top and bottom of the can.
So you think the taller, thinner ones uses less aluminum?
Yep.
I would say it'd be the same. Because you got to remember, though, the other ones are taller.
Right, but the sides are a lot thinner than the top and bottom. Even though you're taller, you're losing a lot of the circumference.
We must know. We must measure or weigh or find out.
Cam's ankle. We need
So
you to
the
do
answer
science
is she's
for
appeared
us.
in fewer films.
How could you?
Boom.
How can you just surround a liquid in less aluminum when there's the same amount of?
Well, I see what David's saying. So, like the
bottom
the
of your
top.
can is thicker than the sides, and the top is also
Sure.
thicker than the sides. So on the bubblers, they're have a smaller circumference, but they're taller.
Yeah.
So he says it's more side aluminum than it is, and it's
Top and
less top
bottom.
and bottom aluminum.
Yep.
I see what you're saying.
Plausible. I'll file it under plausible. 60% chance.
I mean, I wouldn't. It would be very minuscule if you were to weigh them. I don't think it'd be.
That's the game they play. They're the can company, so and like 1% savings is like $1 billion trillion.
It is $1 billion
It's
trillion.
true. With how much soda they sell. Heck yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I've told this a bunch of times, but just for when Super One, when I worked there, they switched from square donut hole containers to round. Vice versa. Sorry, they were round and they went to square. It was like 25 cents down to 15 cents a purchase. It was $400,000 a year they saved in just donut hole containers by saving 10 cents a case. They hired office space. The guys coming into, the poor donut bakery guys, Michael Bolton. He's afraid.
Bear Jew's wondering where he can dump off cans.
Oh, I will come find. Oh, well, no, yeah. Are you still working on that building in Superior, Bear Jew? You could just probably drop them off right with Steve. Cam's ankle.
Is there just like a forge I can pour them into?
Yeah, right.
At Steve's.
Right.
He melts them down. It's a very cool case.
Does he have like a dumpster out front I can dump them in though? I got like a bunch of bags of them. I'll bring them to you when I come up there.
Oh, you just bring them to. Yeah, you can just bring them here.
Ooh, kook.
Do you want me to send you yours, or do you want to pick it up in person?
No, I'll come and get it.
Okay, all right.
The Hearns taking care of Swank.
Get that trip from Chris, and then we'll get the lights on Wi-Fi, and I won't have to do all this. And then
Hey, is
Get
your
everything
can
magical.
empty yet, Kara?
What?
Is your can empty yet? We have a scale here. We could weigh them.
Do we have a scale here?
This baddie?
Yeah.
are you going to put that thing you got today,
Scale. Well, there's probably
Jeremy?
one down.
Are you going to put that on the set?
Eventually, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, because we can do all kinds of cool stuff. I can help you with
Chugging
you
it
can do
truly.
yourself, whatever your learning journey you're on.
So I got an LED panel, and that's a little bit different than what these are, but by the same company. And I'm so mad, Mike, too. I was on their website and I was going to order a bunch of stuff from Adafruit. Remember I told you they were all sold out?
Yeah.
Everything's in stock again.
Dave Camp
Oh,
says
yeah.
there's
So,
a high precision scale down there.
Did you just manufacture some stuff for them? It's a good partnership they got going. Like it's a really good situation. So
Well, I like the quick shipping from DigiKey because they're in Thief
yeah,
River.
I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going to order it, because it's literally like 20 seconds. It's in Minnesota. They're shipping.
Yeah, it comes so much faster.
Instead of New York City.
But everybody says
New York City.
everybody says CircuitPython is super easy to learn, but there's not a lot of tutorials out there, in my opinion.
Well, it's yeah. I can point you in the right direction. There's a huge learning guide on the Adafruit, and then like it's basically Python but slightly modified. So if you just do any Python course, like the only differences you're going to find is to like work directly towards the boards.
Okay.
So you're not going to encounter any issues where like it doesn't support basic Python. It's not like that. I mean, there might be some like very complicated stuff you do with Python that might not work, but you're going to be running into memory address issues, memory space issues before you run into. I'm trying to do something complicated. You know what I mean?
Did you see Gwen's comment?
No.
But that panel you got specifically, it's got velocity. It can tell which direction it's facing. It's got Wi-Fi built into it.
Trip blew his kisses on his way to bed.
So you can do a lot of really cool stuff.
That's so sweet. Little boys. Oh,
Pete said, "Don't order from Adafruit. They won't."
I chugged it. It's empty.
Because
And
What?
we can do both full and empty.
Oh.
This is gonna be cool.
Now that can't be on your lap. Those scale.
No, I'll do it
Okay.
on the table.
I was
We'll
gonna
let
say.
everybody be a part of this. We'll do this will be fun. Ooh, I like the science portion of the podcast.
Although I don't know if it's truly specify its weight on the can.
It does. I mean, well, no, it's got its
I mean-
ounces though. It is 12 ounces.
Yeah.
Okay.
355
No, I just wondered.
milliliters.
And sometimes, if you've ever seen the fill procedures for those things, the scientific.
Science.
I like the fact that we're gonna do both empty and
Fall.
full.
Now here's the thing with the empty ones, we do have to there's
Okay.
still some
And
little
see,
tink in there.
that is why I grabbed the full ones.
Smart.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do it
But
too.
the full ones might not be 100% full because the fill tolerance is a minimum of 12 ounces, but they may fill more.
Okay, can everybody see?
True.
Yeah.
We can see double.
Okay, well, we'll do the tall one first. We'll do the tall full. Okay, tall full.
800.
Leveling out at 809.
All right, I got that number.
809, okay? All right, here we go. Sorry for I hit the
Hold
thing.
on, gotta let it.
Hold on.
Might have
Just
to
tear it.
tear. Yeah. Tear that baby.
Tear it
Oh,
up
there
and
it is.
tear it and put the first one back on again. Because if it's in that
I
tear,
think it's because it's moving.
yeah, you should be tearing to 0 when you take the can off. Otherwise, it might affect the amount of the can you put on there. So you should tear it, weigh it, and then if it doesn't go to 0, bad sign.
The scale is going to be off by 0.001. Let's just leave it at that.
What?
We'll do one more. We'll average it out. So 0.807.
Okay.
What was it
It's
before?
consistent because it was at minus 0.002 when you put it on there. So
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Ready?
perfect.
Here we go. Ooh.
Whoa!
Okay.
just hold still.
Here's something to consider. Mountain Dew by
855.
density
Yeah.
might be heavier than Truly by density.
Correct. So let's check empty cans. Here we go. Ready? Let's get the little. Oh, this one's like bone dry. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, empty Mountain Dew can. That thing's all over the place. Just like to show the scale is having technical
People are
difficulties.
hilarious.
0.31 looks like it's the average.
All right, 0.31.
Go.
Because we're using pounds.
I can't. Hold on. What was that? What was that?
0.31, they're exactly the same. They're exactly the same.
Who'd have thought? The same volume is held by the same amount of metal.
Yes, he means troglodytes.
Well, that was some pointless science. That's our trademark.
Da-da-da. Yeah, I think we can
You want-
classify
you're gonna
pretty
want,
much
like,
everything we talked about today.
What,
as
grams? Do we want to use grams?
We can't use grams.
Wait, this doesn't have grams on
No,
it?
it's got
guys.
kilograms.
The okay, look.
Yo,
Guys,
a kilogram is a gram times 1,000. It can be an eight.
it's not like imperial units we use in the calculator to figure it out. It's really simple. You just move the decimal point each time you want to get to a different number.
You know what? That's too much work.
Otherwise, it
Oh, he
has.
says please use kilograms.
Yeah, no. We were in kilograms.
Wait, we were using
0.8.
pounds.
Oh, should we check to see how much an ingot weighs?
Ooh. It doesn't tell us really.
How many
Whoa!
cans it needs, because that'll tell us roughly how much is an ingot.
6.
And move the thing. So yeah, there we go. 61.4. What is it? 6.14. What is it?
6.14. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
And how much was one can?
What was the empty can?
We hold on, let's reweigh here. Oops, not that one.
I think it was 0.031.
Point.
But
0.5.
'Cause it
0.53.
right?
so how many cans does it take to get there?
30.
Don't ask the Minnesota translator if it can answer you. It won't, I don't think, but it might.
0.53. Yeah, they do weigh.
Wait, he says this
ostensibly
is
the same.
ounces.
11.58. So the answer he gave earlier was correct. 12 cans gets you.
We had
You literally
to
just wasted
science
20
here.
minutes of everybody's night.
We had to science here, okay? Jeremy, the numbers is going to be all weird because you're
also-
jacking it up.
Milliliters. Grams. It does do grams. I thought it only did kilograms.
Oh my
When you
gosh.
bake, you use grams.
Too much power. We need people to be able to see other things.
I was going to say, no self-respecting scale. Kitchen scale is not going to have grams.
Where did this even come from?
It's Cam. Cam bought this. Were you visiting us earlier, Bradsworth?
13 grams.
Is that why?
Brian might have been here earlier.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well,
14, 15 grams. They're within a gram of each other. Empty.
Now, is this Graham dead or alive?
Oh my goodness. And then 180 grams. So 15, 10. His math isn't wrong. Cam's anchors.
You'd think he made enough ingots by now. He would know.
Wrong. The only thing it could be is right. Then, right? That's how math works.
Math.
No, put it in the
It's either
movie.
right or wrong.
Put it in the
There's no
Minnesota.
middle ground, really. Right? So it's
No,
not
no.
wrong, it's right.
Minnesota translator. You're not wrong. And then it should say you're right.
Go put it in.
let's see
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. You do.
All right, that's arbiter of truth right here. I'll put my judgment. Yep.
Let's just see what the Minnesota movie.
All right, hold on.
Minnesota
I gotta
movie quote.
turn this thing on
Minnesota.
here.
If you guys get anything really cool, share it on with streams or whatever, right? But it automatically stamps a hashtag on it.
Just shut the front door.
What'd it say?
It says you're not wrong. The Minnesota translator says you are correct.
Mike, this
It's
is
the
like
inverse.
spot freaking on.
It is the inverse.
Hold on.
That is hilarious.
Spot freaking on.
This is exactly
exactly
right.
right.
It's my brain, Mike. Holy cow.
Oh my god!
I encourage anyone who can hear this, like,
brain.
give it a try, like, really math on it. Try and do the craziest stuff you can. If you see anything crazy, share it, like, really. And because I'm trying to improve it, I'm trying to make it better, and
Stone Monkey.
give it your worst.
Wait,
try
what
and
does
make
that
it the
say?
craziest stuff.
Oh my goodness, Mike. I am overwhelmed.
Oh, because you said holy cow. You said holy cow.
Yeah.
You say holy cow.
I did say holy
Is
cow.
holy cow a Minnesota thing?
Yeah, sure is. Oh yeah.
This is mind
Holy
boggling.
cow! Oh, for Pete's sake, come on.
Oh,
now.
Pete's sake, I know for sure. My grandma used to say for goodness sake. She still says for goodness sake.
Oh yeah. I mean, oh, for goodness sake, is like
Stone Monkey says silly Jeremy, and then Cam says, but the math, he said meth though, the math doesn't account for the loss of slag. So technically there is, when you melt all the cans down, there's going to be the slag. You got to scoop off the top. And
only when you come visit us, Bradsworth. Only when you come visit us.
Rise of the Meth Cast. Try
Hey,
Ain't That the Truth.
Try ain't that the truth? Yeah.
Oh, try Ain't That the Truth in the thing, Chris.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I gotta.
You should put in,
I don't
hey
have
bud.
shortcuts built for any of this stuff.
You should
I
put
could
in.
integrate it to your chat if you guys want. You guys could just be like /Minnesotan.
Oh, that's funny.
That would be great. You should do hey bud and see if it pops up with like a negative, like, hey dude.
Out of my way.
Yeah, right. Because like I feel like if you call people bud here, Jeremy uses bud in like a nice context, but that's not what typical people do.
Ask it.
Ain't
Look,
that
what's a sound someone who?
What?
We broke off on the end there, Mike.
What would miss someone who's not from Minnesota say bumped into someone?
Oh.
Well, no, that's
Excuse me.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Two
Get out of
Minnesotan.
my way.
That's from Minnesotan.
you have to do it to Minnesotan.
Oh,
Chris.
Yeah.
Whoops. Yeah. Good catch. Good catch. Yeah. Excuse me. It's just excuse me in Minnesotan. Oh, excuse me there. Didn't don't you know? Just trying to sneak by real quick.
That's the truest
Yes.
to the truest thing I've
I'll
ever
be
seen in
like,
my whole
oh,
life.
excuse me. Like, oh, I'm just gonna sneak past you.
All right, get out of my way.
Brad, you're going to Thief River Falls?
Move your keister, would you? I'm trying to get through here.
Gosh. Do hey bud. See what it pops up with.
But hey,
From
bud,
Minnesota.
Way though,
From
into
Minnesota.
or from?
From Minnesotan. Like, hey, like, I don't know. I feel like in my mind, bud is like negative.
hello, friend.
Oh, okay.
It is
All
if you're
right.
me. You're
Hey bud.
happy.
Hey bud.
Hey, bud.
Just gotta got an
Okay.
inclination. We gotta have a tone. But hey bud. Hey bud.
Bear Jew, can you make it so you can accept a whisper from Cams? Oh, for crying out loud, can you do that to regular speak? Slow as molasses in January, says Ryan.
Yes. What was the other one?
Oh,
for crying out loud.
To 04 crying out loud.
Because apparently up here, I know that I say fur a lot instead of for.
Yeah, F-I-R.
Well, I think
Fur.
F-E-R.
Oh, all right.
Fur.
I think of a Douglas.
Something is someone is moving very slowly. So this just gave the idiomatic translation. It didn't give it an actual 1-to-1. So.
And what was the other one?
That makes as much sense as
For
government.
crying
cheese.
out loud. Did you do that one?
Jeez.
Mike, you might have to
Yeah,
integrate this.
I
into
love
the
it.
Chat
This is great.
thingy.
Yeah, if you guys say things that you don't think us Minnesotans will understand, just put it in here.
That doesn't make any sense.
Oh my god! Word.
Wait, what was it? What'd you put in there?
That makes as much sense as
Makes more
government
sense as
cheese.
Government cheese. That doesn't make any sense.
Clear as mud,
Well, that's not a Minnesota thing.
isn't it?
No.
It is. It definitely. It means something's not clear at all, even though it should be.
Yep.
I've heard like pure
what
as
was
the
it?
driven snow.
Pure as the driven snow is definitely something my grandma says.
Oh, for cute. Oh, for fun,
Oh,
says
for
Ryan.
cute.
Well, so Mike's name on some things is O for shoot.
That's yeah.
Oh, how adorable.
That's great.
Twin Cities.
Yeah.
And yeah, so essentially it's synthesizing your text into like,
Minneapolis and it's like two cities located in close proximity to each other, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Yep.
it knows.
It does know.
And then so I also made
a ton of chat here.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'll
gonna
get
get
a
to
ton
a
of chat.
Let's see.
Oh, fun fact.
Pete's sake was an alternative for Christ's sake. It was used as St. Peter's name instead of Jesus.
Interesting. That's nice.
Can you change your setting to accept a?
That's to Bear Jew.
Oh, okay. That slows my last. Okay, watch it. Let's try watch it.
Watch it, bud. Maybe that's the
Yeah, watch it, bud. That's where I get like the negative. Hey, watch it. You know.
Hey, be careful,
Be
friend.
careful, friend. So
It's still
needs context calibration.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
You need to explain, bud.
This one might not work. I think we might need to do a slightly different. Nope, it worked. Did you eat yet?
Jeet.
I didn't even know what you were
That's
trying
insane.
to say with Jeet yet. I suppose when I hear you guys say it, I hear it.
Don't you know what does it say?
So it said, hey, how's it going? It's a bit chilly out here, isn't it? Oh, wait, sorry, it's going to English. Hey, how's it going? It's a bit chilly out here, isn't it? I was thinking of heading down to the store to pick up some groceries. Did you need anything while I'm out and about?
Okay, that's the whole Tauntaun meme, I swear.
Oh, wait, hold on. So Mike D did discover this functionality. If you translate nothing into Minnesotan. Oh, no, is it to Minnesotan? I can't remember. If you wanted to. Yeah, so if you just put nothing in, you'll get Minnesotan out.
Yeah, it's because basically the way that I've designed the prompt engineering and such that sometimes if it doesn't understand you to be sort of friendly, because I feel like that's sort of the Minnesota approach. Like if you don't understand.
Oh, hey, I meant to type something.
Oh,
there,
yeah,
don't
sure,
you?
okay,
I'll just
yeah.
Go ahead and translate for you.
He's snookered means he's drunk.
That's right.
So I think northern. So you're northeastern, I suppose. But
Mayhem said,
I think.
I've heard a lot of these, but he's from New Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got here? A lot of stream protocol dread. Okay, we're all caught up now.
Insane. This is crazy.
So Chris, just grab one of those screen protocol droids and then translate it to speak to somebody from Minnesota.
Okay, so
I'm not
that's
understanding stream protocol.
Yeah,
Can you help me out?
It's not Minnesotan enough for me.
Okay, stream protocol droid. What it just.
Oh, we got to
said
do it
was
to
actually-
Minnesotan.
Oh, whoops! You're good at catching that. I forget to.
You're dealing with all the text. I'm not.
Don't you forget, we got a whole lot of Tangy Crystal rewards to test drive. Any ideas or whatchamacallits? Don't be shy. Let us know. Now, here's the ultimate test.
Put in.
Okay, I put in goodbye, and it gave me, well, see you later, don't you know?
Put in. May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
may the
my
force be with you,
goodness.
don't you know? You betcha. It's real nice sentiment there, hot dish. It's like saying good luck with a little more oomph. Got to keep those Jedi Knights in mind, you know. They're the real deal. Skull.
Skull. Sealed the deal.
Oh my
extra cookie tonight. Computer's doing a good job.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah, Mike, I'm going to filter all the responses for the protocol droid into Minnesota.
I love this.
Mick
I love it.
Callisto, you've been kind of quiet tonight. Nice to hear from you. Minnesota people usually talk about going to the cabin or going up to the farm.
You're not wrong.
There's a hybrid synergy that Brownie had discovered the other night. I also made a prayer generator that uses a similar concept of prompts, which is not something we have to cover tonight. But if we take the prayer generator and we generate a prayer, and then we tell it to make it into Minnesotan, it was fantastic. I was really proud of like the synergies that occurred because
That's really cool.
I sent you the Minnesota Vikings prayer.
Yes.
Right. Dear
that was
Lord,
oh, yeah,
please
good
let the
action.
Minnesota Vikings win today, don't you know?
let me dig it up real quick. I got it.
What we should do is somehow make it so the Minnesota movie translator, its translation like scrolls up like Star Wars up into the stars
That
here.
would be cool. And then I'll just read it because then I don't need to think.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. So here's the prayer for the Minnesota Vikings. I feel like Garrison Keeler now. Suddenly, I need some red shoes. Prayer for the Minnesota Vikings.
Almost the same.
Well, we're so darn grateful for this here day and for a huge win for the Vikes. We're shouting hallelujah to your holy playbook, which always seems to have the perfect play for 4th and 23. We're begging for your help in the upcoming game against the Bears. We're asking you to keep an eye on Kirk Cousins and the rest of the team as they hit the field. We also came to you with heavy hearts for the struggles we're facing. Give us the strength to have faith in you and the Vikes and to believe that everything's going to turn out for the best. We love you to pieces and appreciate all the blessings you bless us with. You're the bomb. Amen.
I'm thirsty. Kara won't share.
You've got
gonna get all shook
5,000
up.
drinks up there.
No, I'm not going to open up a brand new Mountain Dew at 8:30 at night.
Oh,
Give me that Mountain
jeez.
Dew.
I'll be up all night long.
I ain't playing with you. You better give me that
I
Mountain
wish-
Dew.
Chris, do you experience much reaction from caffeine, or is that a universal thing? I don't feel like I get much.
Oh, I don't get anything other than so when I drink coffee in the morning, it unzombifies me, but it doesn't give me any energy in any capacity. However, if I do drink a lot of caffeine after about 8 o'clock, the half-life of it stays around in your body and your andesine receptors are blocked, so you don't feel tired, and I find it hard to fall asleep. I don't ever feel.
Listen.
I drank 2 bubblers before bed last night. I was out cold last
If you
night.
would have
heard you
said
crack
that
'em.
in Wisconsin, they'd have thought you would have drank 2 entire water fountains.
Do you think the Minnesota translator knows what a bubbler is?
Let's find out. Well, let's find out then.
Wait, what'd Brad say?
Mountain Dew and meth, the only way to wake up.
Whoops. Hey, there's some plugins for the DMX controller. I already forgot what I'm putting in here.
I forgot.
I forgot.
Bubbler.
Oh, yeah, bubbler.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
How easily distracted we are. It does not know what a bubbler is. Damn right it doesn't. Get them dang cheese heads out of here. People from
I will say
Wisconsin
the Viking
are-
prayer kind of confused me when like the Bears aren't our arch rival.
Well, so part of the reason is I when I hit the generator, I said we had a big victory against the Packers, and then we're gonna face the Bears.
Oh, that tracks
It's
then.
contextually generated, yeah, based on the
Okay.
games.
All right.
A lot of people had big games against the Packers this year. No, okay. Can we talk for 1 second about Rodgers possibly going to the Jets? Does he just want to be known as Brett Favre 2.0?
I think so. Oh, dang, Cam, thank you for the gift sub. Let me clear this up.
Well, then he should have come to us.
Mm-mm.
Or
That's
did-
after the Jets. That's
So
after the Jets.
That'll be 2
and then
years
we'll
from now.
almost make it to the Super Bowl until the Saints cheat.
Oh no! Ow! Ow! So much thigh pain.
Pellet time.
Oh! Full. We're good. Ow!
It's pellet time. It's pellet time.
Good. Ow! Ow! Oh man!
That can took it.
They're empty. They're
So in
empty.
case anybody's wondering, normally people would say people from Wisconsin are unwelcome. In Minnesota, you would say, we don't take kindly to them cheeseheads around these parts. The folks from Wisconsin, they ain't welcome around here.
I mean, we truly don't hate Wisconsin.
I know this isn't gonna work, but something you should type in is it's called a zipper merge and then 2 Minnesotan, because in Minnesota there's just no word for zipper merge in Minnesotan because we don't know how to do it here.
Yes. People will go out of their way to block you from being able
I
to
zipper.
zipper. You're supposed to zipper like
sign
this.
tells you.
Zipper. Take turns at merge. People are like, oh, we're 10 miles back here. We're just going to go ahead and get right into that right lane now. And, we'll just get there in the next 2 hours. It's fine.
It even says use both lanes when backed up.
Yeah. People are dumb. People complain about the roundabouts when we got them.
Strategy that you can use to sort of mitigate the anti-zipper merge humans, but involves them honking at you.
You just go around them.
Just drive on the shoulder.
Well, if you're in the lane that is unfortunately the one that's being merged into, and you see people like being stupid and merging too early, you can always just make a big gap between you and the people in front of you.
Oh, to let everybody in.
The thing being missed on this translation, it said the Minnesotan part of it says, "Don't be a jerk and try to merge too soon. Just wait your turn like a good Minnesotan."
It did add that.
That's where they're getting in the left lane mistakenly when you should be zippering. And it explains that, and then it says, "Well, don't go too soon." No, so it totally figured it out.
Because an actual zipper is to get to the sign, and
yeah.
So I put what Kara said. We're just going to go ahead and get in the right lane here, which she exactly said. And she meant we're going to move into the right lane now.
You got to go get a couple chat. I know Vocal said that we just sound like the Canadian stereotype up here, and it's really just us. And then
and we are kind of pushing it tonight with the Minnesota.
Gus said, I prefer the pit maneuver when people don't properly zip around.
Yeah.
And then Al said, one thing I noticed is all Americans say go ahead a lot.
Yeah, so is Minnesota nice? At least in northern Minnesota, it's actually a thing. Like in the cities, maybe not. But the further north you go, oh my gosh, that sounded really Minnesotan. The further north you go, it's
the further north you go.
The further north you go. Now we just go on and say, go on ahead. Go ahead. You only got 2 items. You go through the checkout before me. It's fine. Go ahead.
But that guy that comes up with the 4 items, you're like, no, you just go back to church and think about what you just tried to do.
You're going to wait while I go through my whole entire cart full of stuff here, and you are going to wait your turn, don't you know? I mean, there's the 10 items or less down over there, or self checkout. You do it yourself.
Brad, don't even get me started on boats. All right, I think that's almost an episode.
Is that really?
Because no one hit it, we will, just so you guys know, we will give this away next week.
Minnesota, the letter N, .chat.
Minnesota.chat.
Hearing Minnesota. Go in there and type in the zaniest stuff you can. I'm capturing all the data that's being entered right now to retrain. So if we see anything up good or bad, then we can use that to train the bot to make it better. So anything you guys do to it, you'll help me out a lot.
I do want to talk about what Gus said really quick. He says, you want to see something long and tedious, pull up to a 4-way stop sign in northern Minnesota town like Virginia. Okay, so here's the deal. One of my biggest pet peeves. You pull up to a 4-way stop. It's just you and one other person. It's not just nobody else is involved. I've got my signal on to go left, and there's somebody counter to me. You can go ahead and go, car. You can go. I'll go turn behind you. Mm-hmm. No one does. They wave you on. They lift their fingers up in the steering wheel.
As soon as they wave, they're yielding back to you. So you can either yield to them or you can just go.
Oh, I go because I can't.
Bradsworth, are you going through chip withdrawals?
Handle it. Can we get a chip cam? We should get a chip cam.
Here,
someday.
would you like a picture?
It's interesting.
Chip?
What you're describing is like
Here's a picture of Chip.
Because it's like you face people all the time who like get their timing on the intersection is completely wrong, but they just don't. I don't know. They want to be polite or something. They just completely pollute an entire intersection for no.
Mike, it kills me. It kills me.
Wave you through. It's like, dude, that's the opposite shape that we should be going. You're to the right. He's just like waving you through. You're like, okay, I'm gonna get hit.
Chip is literally the best, Brad. He's the best. Like, I think you would really like the little boy.
Brad took care of Chip for the whole Rise of the Resistance.
But it's been almost a year since he's seen him. Like the boy, like he
looks like somebody just took the Photoshop and shrunk Jeremy and then took off 90 years.
He's so chatty, like that boy.
Oh, now he's starting to do the thing too, where he's like, "Dada, dada, dada."
Oh my goodness, yeah. And then I came downstairs. He's like, "Mama, mama, 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 mama," and I was like, "Dude."
He doesn't wait for you to. Doesn't wait for you.
Literally, it was that. It was mama, 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 and
guess what? It doesn't ever stop.
Yeah, I know. I know. He's adorable though. He loves monster trucks. So we're current. Not that anybody cares or wants to know, but we are currently in the throes of trying to potty train him, and we have bribed him. We're trying bribery now.
No. You're using it. Reward.
Fine, reward.
You get something awesome if you use the potty.
So we've told him if he
I
goes.
didn't get rewarded for that.
Do you really?
Take me to the monster trucks.
Where's my
I'll go
monster
to the
truck, Jeremy?
in the toilet every time. I promise.
We told him if he
He
goes
loves monster
pee
trucks.
in the toilet, we'll give him a Hot Wheels car.
Nice.
If he goes poopy, he gets a monster truck set.
Well, and then it's really funny. So this
Yeah.
morning, I got up with him and I took him, he walked down the stairs and we sat him down in the living room and he looks at me and he goes, Daddy, I poopied. And I was like, you're supposed to tell me before you poop, not after. And he wasn't wrong. And it was absolutely disgusting.
Yep. And so then tonight, I was like, dude, poop. If you go poopy in the toilet, you get Bone Shaker monster truck.
Although I do want to tell this story. We can all be adults here, right? We can all be adults here. So
We can all be adults here.
I
yeah.
took him potty and I set him on the potty when Kara got home from the store with said present. And he didn't have to go. So I bundled them all back up. He goes, oh, I get a monster truck if I go to the bathroom. I got to go poopy, mommy. So Kara's like, all right, fine. And you can't you can't call
It's not
their bluff.
just sitting there.
So-
you literally have to poop.
So he's sitting there and he goes, okay, I poopied. And Kara goes, where? I don't see it. And he points right to his personal self. And she's like, no, that's not a turd. That's your wee wee.
What a dishonest little.
And he's like, no, it's right here. Look, I went. It's like, no, dude, it's yours.
That's amazing.
But then he expected the monster truck set just because he sat on the toilet.
Kara has a muffin habit now from
This
potty
is
training.
Cam.
Oh, Cam. I thought that said Kara. The M looked like an RA.
That's funny.
He'd get a bag of muffins if he went potty in the morning. Now
So
it's like,
seeing Cam spelt that way makes me think Kiati Mundi.
yeah, I agree.
How funny.
All right, we definitely have to wrap up. Who are we
Yeah.
raiding tonight?
That's a
Your
good
mom.
question. Well, I'm figuring that out. I told Jeremy this story, but I like sharing this. So for like 10 seconds, I got to see my nephew when I was back in Minnesota, and my sister gave me an Andy's mint. Because like he acts really goofy when you give him a mint. It's hilarious. So I broke it in half, and I put one half in one hand and one half in the other, and I held him out to him because I wanted to. I was like, does he know how to like pick yet? Right? And he walks up. And he's like super excited. And he looks in one hand, looks in the other. Then he shoots both of his hands out, grabs both, and shoves them into his mouth. And I was like, I got absolutely bamboozled by an 18-month-old.
There's only a paradox of choice if you decide that you have to choose. Otherwise, you
Exactly.
just take it.
Yep.
So
It's
I
like the
got
honey badger. He
absolutely-
just takes what he wants.
Honey Badger don't care.
So, we've got Paige Lee Potts, Astro Connect.
Bye, J-Can.
Oh.
Subsector 3D and me.
Brad, I'm not going to entertain that. Chip wants to cam. Brad wants to chip potty cam.
Yeah.
Is this a?
It's a hidden redeem for 201 bits. That's what you get.
Oh, so nobody actually redeemed those bits.
No, it was
Ryan,
using.
yeah,
his
keep
mod.
messing with me. I keep hearing these sounds like, oh yeah,
Ryan, you keep messing with me, and I keep
You
on
just
getting my
keep-
spirits up, and
Yep,
you keep
and then
on
you
dragging
just
them right
go and
back
you
down.
just grind them down into the dirt, don't you know? And just
So vocal
All right,
said,
so I'm gonna.
my mate blackmailed his kid for yours. He said if a kid swore bad words, his dad would go to jail. It worked.
oh,
you want your
right
dad to go to jail, and then
Waste
you-
in time. You literally popped in, and we are literally about ready to pop on over to somebody else.
We're gonna go to Paige Lee Potts. She looks like she's deep in the middle of making some pottery, right?
Paige
So that's your-
Lee Potts. Is it like Pepper Potts? Wait, did we lose Chris?
Well, again, we provide absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can always rectify that situation by joining us live
Oh, fog.
Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/the podcast, or by catching old episodes of the show by going to youtube.com/the podcast. If you are watching our classic episodes, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. We love talking with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. We're constantly adding new wacky stuff to this to try and make it so that everybody can have a great time when we're here. Love seeing you guys every Saturday night. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course,
I
May the
owed a
force
pizza
be
dance.
with you.